The search for a new home can be a long one, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. With San Antonio's increasing population and after another record year for home sales in 2019, real estate is expected to continue to grow steadily in 2020. Digital journalist Ivan Herrera has some tips on exploring mortgage loans in this week's Money It's Personal.
Last week, our friend Amy was preparing to shop for a home. She gathered all the necessary information she needed in her loan application process, and now she's ready to start exploring mortgage loan options. Luckily for her, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has some tips so that she can make an informed decision. First, Amy needs to learn about loan costs. There's more to loans than just the interest rate and the monthly payment. The CFPB says mortgages are complex, and getting a better deal in one part of a mortgage often means paying more elsewhere, such as higher closing costs. Now, Amy needs to understand the different types of loans that are available. Depending on her financial circumstances, she might want a 15-year loan with a fixed interest rate or a 30-year loan with an adjustable interest rate. When Amy has a basic idea of what kinds of loans she wants to consider, the CFPB says the next step is to start talking with lenders. Amy should consider several lenders who may also offer her different options. She can ask questions with more details to get a clearer sense of which loan will work best for her needs. Now is a good time for Amy to gather and update her paperwork to make sure everything is good to go for her loan. She should ask lenders if there are any additional documents she may need. The CFPB says, when in doubt, gather the paperwork anyway. Amy should put everything in her loan application packet to make sure she has it when she applies for her mortgage loan. Amy's next step is to get a pre-qualification or pre-approval letter, which is a document from a lender that states that it is tentatively willing to lend her up to a certain amount. However, this isn't a guaranteed loan offer just yet. The CFPB says the pre-approval letter lets the seller know that Amy will likely be able to get financing. You usually need this letter before a seller will accept an offer on a house. Finally, it's time for Amy to select the loan that fits her needs. The Bureau says choosing what kind of loan she wants now will let her apply for the same kind of loan with each lender she is considering. This will help her compare the offers she gets. Next week, I'll tell you how Amy will compare her offers to move forward in the home buying process. For The 9, Ivan Herrera.
That story is the second of 4 stories about home buying that will be airing on the News at 9 over the course of the next few weeks. We have all of these tips on our website right now. Just head to ksat.com/news@9. And if you have any money questions that you would like for us to explore, you can submit those questions right there at the bottom of that article.